Welcome to the Forgiving Tarot on YouTube, because I'm also streaming on Twitch right now. This is your September 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you have it in your chart. If that's not the case, this could be, I don't know, you're taking care of yourself, your everyday things. Queen of Swords, overall energy. That is the bitter Betty. But overall, seeing things clearly. You've been hurt one too many times. You have the rose-colored glasses off. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She showed up. That's your current energy. I get the sense of, yeah. For some of you, you're just focused on what could you do for yourself? What do you have to do here and there? If not, this could be somebody you're dealing with. Just take it as it resonates. Four of Wands is a challenge, though. So a home environment or feeling like you belong somewhere, maybe your foundation. Perhaps this is about a relationship with the Four of Wands. In the foundation, you have the Three of Swords. Makes sense. You might be trying to get back on track with this feeling of security. You have the Empress. Lots of feminine energy popping up right now. So in the past, there could have been something that was growing. Maybe you did feel good about yourself. For some of you, maybe this is how someone viewed you or you viewed them. Again, we'll see in a second. Knight of Cups. On your mind is moving towards something with your heart open. Offering some sort of emotions. Offering love. And Three of Pentacles is your outcome. Working something together. Let's see what's going on here. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aquarius? King of Swords. We got a matching pair. Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. This could have to do with work or something that you're working on. Something that you're putting in effort. I also feel like there's a sense of looking at something and it's like, what is the reality of this? What is the future in this? Because clearly with that Queen of Swords and this Three of Swords, there's been pain, there's been disappointment. For some of you, it's about talking to someone about some sort of plan or money or perhaps working something out. What is this Queen of Pentacles? I don't have the full story yet, but we'll get there. Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. Wow. For some of you, you're tired of expecting somebody to come rushing in or to make some sort of move or to show that they're interested. Others of you, you've invested a lot of your time and energy and now you're going to sit back. You're going to wait for that to come to you. I also feel like there is a sense of turning your back. I don't know if there was a guard you had up or a wall or something like that. feeling guarded. I think you're ready to receive something here. And it could have to do with moving, like moving on mentally, moving to calmer waters. All right, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. The challenge here is either that something is moving extremely slow and it doesn't seem to have a foundation, or you're not aware of it, or it hasn't been spoken, because it seems like somebody was either trying to avoid communicating this, maybe expressing how they felt, the love. For some of you, what you want is to know that somebody gives a. I think you also want to be taken care of. You're tired of constantly expecting this from others. It should just be a given. I don't know if this is making sense. You tell me. What is the 3 of Swords? Why is that here for Aquarius? 5 of Pentacles, Moon, Magician. The issue could be, Aquarius, that maybe it's a self-worth issue with this 9 of Pentacles here. Maybe it's feeling like you're not achieving what you need to achieve. That maybe this was a lesson in being self-reliant. Because the 5 of Pentacles, somebody feeling left out in the cold, not having enough time, energy, or money. Somebody who feels like they're not taken care of. And then the Moon, fears, deep emotions, maybe some sort of trauma. Things are not very clear, but then you have the Magician, having all the tools necessary to manifest what it is that you want. But there's still this heartache, this disappointment, this third party, or whatever this 3 of Swords is. Why is the Empress here? Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Devil, Capricorn. Why is the Devil here? Maybe you were feeding something that was toxic. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was very immature. The 2 of Cups. Could just simply be a Capricorn. And if that's the case, I feel like there's a strong desire, or there was in the past. For some of you, there's somebody here. Again, if you're cross-watching, take it as it resonates. It could be vice versa. There's an attraction to someone here. If this is about a relationship, there is a strong attraction. However, something wasn't right here with the Devil card. There's a lot of fears or worries, anxieties. Maybe somebody was a commitment phobe. Why is the Knight of Cups on your mind? King of Wands, Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. You don't want to get hurt. You're unsure whether or not something is going to hurt you, or you're going to feel betrayed or backstabbed, or you're going to suffer. Because how do you have King of Wands, Ace of Wands? You could be thinking about a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Doesn't have to be. But there's almost like there's this like passion, this readiness, this absolute attraction, and wanting to move forward with this cup of love, with this Knight of Cups. But 2 of Pentacles is here. There's a bit of this juggling act. I don't know if there, again, I don't know what this Two of Cups is. Another person. I don't know. The Sun card. Whether or not you're going to be happy or you're going to be disappointed. For some of you, you don't want to miss an opportunity. Maybe somebody is leaving and you don't want to miss an opportunity, or vice versa. Leo with the Sun card. For somebody here is thinking, I got to get my ish in order before I can even approach this. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Judgment, Hanged Man, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Ten of Swords. Somebody is holding back. Somebody is holding back because I don't know if there's silence or somebody wants to break the silence. If there is silence, somebody could just like, I don't think it's ignoring, but there's almost like this quiet with this High Priestess here. Somebody doesn't want things to fall apart again or to repeat something. Not taking a chance on love. So there is an opportunity, there is a second chance or a resurrection of something, but somebody is feeling stuck. Is this repairable? Is also what I feel like somebody might be asking. And with this Three of Pentacles, something could be worked on. Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Lovers. Somebody could also be feeling complacent. Like, oh, nothing is happening. I don't know if I should do anything. Would this, come back together? Would there be a reconciliation? For some, is this, I get a strong sense of a bond being repaired if something were to change. I think someone's being complacent. I was just thinking that. I was like, either somebody's going to find new love or they're going to enter this phase of self-love and they're not going to care anymore. Ace of Cups. Virgo energy with the moon, with the Hermit. Page of Swords. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the King of Cups. So it could be Scorpio with a Death card that just showed up. Why is the Death card here? I'm telling you, something has to change significantly. I don't know if this is making sense or something has to end. Why are all these court cards here? Again, I don't know if there's a third party. Aries, Sag, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If that's not the case, then I feel like somebody's going to be confident. Somebody is going to be taking care of their heart and taking any other opportunity that comes to them and something else. But feeling stuck. What is this? For some of you, it's a situation where somebody has to make a choice. The choice isn't made, then somebody's going to walk away, is what it seems like to me. When it comes to love relationships, no, you cannot have your cake and eat it too. can only have your cake and eat it too if there's some sort of compromise or an agreement of some sort. This is basically everything I just said. Because there's something that's long lasting here with this 10 of Pentacles, Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to make a choice to just be like, well, if that's what I had, if that's the potential I had, but that's not coming to me, then oh well. For some of you, somebody is going to take an opportunity to make more money. This looks like a case of somebody needing to step up. All right, and I'm not sure if it's you, Aquarius, but, or maybe it is you. I don't know. You tell me. What is the advice and clarity for Aquarius? I don't even remember what I said in the beginning of the reading. What is the advice and clarity for Aquarius? Impartiality and perfection. Bana is the wise dictator from the town of Beige. She's known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbors are arguing about what color to paint their fence. Bana gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence the color that the other neighbor wants. She knows that when they color their world in the love of their neighbor's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? It is not a time to personally shine, but to allow others to come forth with their gifts. You may find yourself in the role of neutral advisor. Hold space for others to find their own answers. Advice may not be well received. Be unbiased now. So, okay, with this card, and actually with the next card, there are two cards of like, hush, hush for a second, step back. To look at the situation, because something, okay, let me read the perfection card. Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She's a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she is helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as "your child is overweight" are honest, they make others avoid her. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite, Elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you'll see it. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it may not be the best way of being. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not be supported and may not support the understanding you desire. So, you know, with these two cards, I almost get a sense of like the advice that you offer to others. Let's say your situation is someone else's situation. What advice would you give to yourself? Others of you, I feel like these two cards that came out, I think something could work out, but there is a need to again, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but somebody needs to treat something like they want it to stay. I also get a sense of being empathetic. Hey, I don't see the chat because it's so small. I don't know what that says. Anyway, Aqua, I don't know. You tell me if this resonated with you. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. If it resonated, do check out your sun, your moon, your rising, etc., etc. And right now I don't have time to do another reading, but I may do another one for you. Maybe a you and them, like I did for Capricorn last month. All right, so if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Why can't I see the chat? I can't even make this bigger. All right, gotta go. Bye.